praise your holy name, Father, in the name of Yeshua. Help this country. Help your children. I'm asking in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. And Father, open our president's eyes up. He is either blind or he don't care. I don't know which, Father, but you said to pray for our leaders. So I am praying for this man, sincerely praying for him. And whoever is elected for next year and the next 4, open their eyes up, because we are in the last days. Bless this video. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, amen. Okay, I'm going to title this video, Obama, you are a liar. I know he's always calling Romney a liar, and but to tell you the truth, to me, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. You know, a liar calling somebody else a liar. Now, before everybody gets hyperventilated, because I am an ordained minister, and because I have this agape ministry, well, let me inform you, I am not 501c3, okay? Don't have it. Didn't apply for it, and will not apply for it. I don't take in any donations. I have no money coming in to my ministry at all. Zero. Zip. If I do anything, it is taken out of my own pocket, and we go on the trip. Or when we go down to help feed people for Thanksgiving and Christmas, it comes out of my own pocket, our own pocket. We don't ask for help at all. So there's nothing you can do. I'm just a citizen. I may be ordained, but I'm still a citizen. And I would never apply for a 501c3 because I do not want any government sticking their nose into God's business that He tells me to do. If He tells me to help feed somebody, I feed them. Or clothe them, I clothe them. I don't need no deduction. Don't want one. I pay taxes on every bit of money that we get. So, therefore, don't have a heart attack, because I'm plainly saying this, how I feel about our president, and he does need prayer. Wish him no harm at all. But one, and it's not because he's black, okay? He was not ready to become the President of the United States. We've had a lot of presidents. Let's look at Jimmy Carter. He wasn't ready to become the President of the United States and made all sorts of mistakes. And still, sometimes, when he runs his mouth, he makes a mistake again. But he hasn't been doing that here recently. But I like Jimmy Carter. He just should have never been the president. Obama should have never been the president because he wasn't up to the call. And when he thinks he has to not accomplish what he says that he would for the first election. And that's how I know to make a statement that I did before, because I got a letter from Washington, D.C. threatening to take my 501c3 away from me. And it's like, okay, go ahead. I don't have one. Do whatever. But anyway, I'm even more against him as president now, after 4 years, than even when I first spoke about this in the first election. I think the biggest thing that really irritates me is on this thing that happened over in Libya with men dying. And it has been proven that they had requested for protection, that it was getting bad over there. But this woman even admitted it come before her desk, and she said she denied it. You know what? And defended it. You've got 4 dead people over there, an ambassador, and 3 of our soldiers that tried to help him were tortured and killed because of a pure cover-up. And I feel this very strongly. In fact, I think everyone that was involved in this, right up to the president, should be investigated. Because when all of this was going on and they were asking for protection and did not receive it because they wanted to cover up Obama's lie. Because, you know, he made a statement that when bin Laden was shot, you know, he really throwed him around about how he had him killed, that the Taliban was gone. Come on, people, if you think that the Taliban is dead and not living and existing and multiplying, then you have a problem. They're growing. They're not almost gone, they're growing and getting more angrier by the minute. Obama, you did not wipe them out. They're still over there. In fact, you have backed more than one of them yourself. But you wanted to keep it all low profile and cover it up and draw people away from our ambassadors so it would look like you were telling the truth, that the Taliban was gone. Well, it hadn't kindly come back around and bit you in the behind. You just was caught off guard because you just couldn't fathom in your mind that this possibility could happen, and an ambassador and 3 young men would pay with their lives for your neglect of keeping the Americans truly informed and trying to cover yourself, because you failed. Honestly, you did. You didn't stop anything over there. Not a thing. But only got some people killed. And Hillary Clinton, when you come on there saying it was all about that video, and you knew it wasn't about the video. You had learned ahead of time it wasn't about the video. But you come out in all your ignorance and said it was video. More times than one. The president said it was a video. More times than one. And Rice She comes up and point blank lies because she knew firsthand that it wasn't about the video, that this had been going on for a while. And now you all are trying to cover your butts. Sorry, but that's the only way I can think. Trying to cover yourselves up. Hide that you all let those men die to protect the lie that Obama said. And then another thing, I watched that debate. That's the first time I ever totally watched a presidential debate. But I was listening very carefully to what you said. You know what? I live in Arkansas, Bentonville, Arkansas, Walmart place. Where's the jobs? We don't have jobs here. I know more than one person, many people, that's out of work and have been looking for a long time and can't find a job. Walmart even had put a hiring freeze for a while. But you talk to businesses, the reason why they don't grow is because they're afraid of you. Because they know that all of the tax stuff that had been signed to keep down is all of a sudden going to come ahead. And all of those taxes are going to come back up, hurting businesses. I'm not talking about the rich ones like Walmart. I'm talking about the guy over there that's trying to make a living by, sheet metal. My son works at a place where they stamp out stuff and sheet metal work. Thank God he's a foreman and he's worked for the company for many years, but he's seen people come and go. But you don't want to start a business during this time. Our economy is going belly up, and Obama keeps lying about it. Oh, it's okay, it's getting better, No, it's not. Don't lie. It's not. Business is afraid to hire people. So businesses are not growing. I mean, go get out into your community and start talking to people and their businesses, the reason why they're not expanding and the reason why they're not hiring. And all you can do is sit there and look at Romney and, spew out all of this stuff. Misrepresent. I heard what Romney said. Do you think that the Americans out here are totally stupid? Now, maybe some of them because they think you did a good job. I'm sorry, you didn't. You didn't prove a thing to me. And I'm not advocating Romney either. I'm just saying, Romney put you down, put you in the spot, and you tried to say that he lied? I think he made it pretty clear to you what he wants to do, and making it clearer every day what he would like to do for America. He is a businessman. People may not know it out there, but Romney didn't take his daddy's fortune. No. He chose not to take it because he wanted to make it on his own. And he used his knowledge of business to get a business going. I don't know, Obama, if you even know the concept of how to get a business going. Especially when you said that if you got a business going, you didn't start that. That is one of the biggest lies and misconceptions that anybody could have or say. The ignorance of what you said. There are people here in America that have worked hard, have studied, and have begun businesses, not through loans from the government, but on their own. $1 at a time, making a business grow. The hard way. Work. So, to be truthful and say it as respectfully as I can, but Obama, you're a liar. And you are setting out to deceive people. I hope I'm wrong that you don't get to be president, even though I see it. I don't know, I have this gut feeling you'll probably win, but maybe by a very narrow margin, because Romney is coming out really fighting. But America is in for a lot of trouble. And Obama, you did it just as much as Bush did. You didn't improve anything. In fact, you made it worse by printing more money and devaluating our dollar. You cannot print more money. That's called inflation. Because the more money you print, the more money you got to have to buy a certain object, because that is going to inflate. If it was $10, it's going to be $20 because you printed more money and you cannot back it up. The more money you print and put out there, we have the less money to spend. And when you tax the middle person and you're keeping the middle person, the middle businesses from growing, then you're hurting America. And I don't mean going after the rich either and taxing them to death. But I'm just saying, the more taxes that you levy against them, and the more money you print, which means less money, their business is not going to grow like it should, and people are not going to be hard. I think all your figures that you are coming out trying to show that our businesses grow is a lie. I believe that your figures that show the economy is up is a lie. I believe you put more people to work and you're trying to state this number is for sure a lie. You know, some investigation on the public's part out here can find out if they're willing to go out and search and investigate. You say you're a Christian, and I know you're not. I've said that all along. You're a Muslim, and that doesn't have anything to do with the presidency. I can live with you being a Muslim if you don't try to change America to Muslim. Now, I know there's a big deal about your ring. I don't understand that gold ring, because I went and searched and found out that really in the Quran, Muslim men aren't supposed to wear rings or jewelry, because it's sort of like putting on a woman's garment. jewelry and stuff are supposed to be for women. So if you put it on, then you're putting on a woman's material. Sort of like in the Bible where it says a man isn't supposed to put on women's clothes and women are not dressed like men, vice versa. Well, that's kind of to do with the jewelry. You people that need to go look that up. It's very plain on how Mohammed taught on that. No jewelry for men, not even a wedding bed. So I don't know where this ring comes into play. He had it when he was quite young, and he's still wearing it as his wedding ring. So, they proved that. So all I can figure is that his dad was a Muslim, that sometime in his young life, his dad had it specially made for him and put on his hand, for whatever reason. Maybe it's a special blessing or curse. I don't know. So, through studying the Quran and stuff, I'm learning a lot of stuff about you, Obama, in particularly. But I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I don't care. I hope you do see it. I hope you do. I think it's just sad that our very first black president has failed America so bad. I would have thought that you, above all people, would have fought for the safety and for the rights of the people. Now, I know you wasn't a slave. Don't know if you have any kin that were slaves. But I would have thought you, being black, would know and insist on the rights of the people. Because, well, I would have thought that you would have some concept of how it is to be a slave and locked down and not be able to do things that you can see other people doing. But you failed. You failed big time. You failed the economy. You failed the job market. You failed our soldiers. I mean, you want to cut things for our soldiers. To me, how dare you? We have to have them. We're still in a war, and will be for a long time. I don't care if you pull every man away from all overseas and bring them home. We're still in war because it's coming here. They hate us. And by you apologizing and bowing and scraping to them, will not make them like you or us. You have made us a laughing stock of the world. One of the greatest countries has become where we bow and apologize for a film that had nothing to do with the death of 4 men. Lie, and knowing it was a lie. That just, that irritates me. That really gets to me. It's coming out more and more on the news not only Fox, but CNN and all the other news are beginning to go, whoa, what's happening here? They lied. They lied and they lied and they lied until they caught with their pants down. And now they're trying to whitewash it away. All I can say, you can call Romney a liar if you want, but go look in the mirror. You, Hillary Clinton, Rice, and that lady, I don't know her name, but that was in charge, that refused to send help to them when they were asking for it and they needed it. How can you live with yourself knowing that these 4 men's death is on your hands and on your conscience when they were asking for help in writing, sending it to you, and you point blank said no? No, because Rice and because Hillary Clinton and because President Obama goes, no, no, no. In my viewpoint, this is mine, yeah, I might get in trouble, but in my viewpoint, you're a murderer. You are. You killed those 4 guys over there in the most horriblest way by not having help over there. And you're doing it again in Yemen. They're planning on doing it again. You're going to keep drawing the people out, the soldiers out that'll defend them. If you're going to do that, bring our ambassadors home. Bring them home. Don't let them be killed. Bring them home. Shut the thing down and bring them home. It's better than letting them be killed. If you're not going to protect them, bring them home. But it's getting bad over in Yemen. I'm going to tell you, the same thing that happened in Libya is about to happen in Yemen. Please, people, pray for that ambassador and that group over there. Pray for them strongly. They need you. Don't look like our president wants to help them. So I ask you to pray that God will help them. Father, in the name of Yeshua, I come to you asking you to put your hand on every ambassador that we have over there, in the Middle East especially, Yemen and all of those places. Protect our ambassadors and the people that work over there, trying to bring peace, trying to work with the people over there. Protect them. Protect him in the name of Yeshua. Protect your children, for we are in great strife, and much is going on. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. So, Father, please protect your children in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach.